let's talk about the wealthiest neighborhoods of Forsyth County. Now, I chose 4 of those for this video today. Before we dig in though, make sure you like my channel, subscribe to it, hit the bell button because you want to make sure that you get the most recent videos that we're putting out. My name is Rachel Mooney and I sell real estate here in North Metro Atlanta. If you're thinking about moving to our area or selling in the area and you want to have a confidential conversation, the best way to reach me is on my cell phone. That number is 678-283-0629. You can call or text me. If I'm in a meeting, I'm going to call you back. So text message usually is the best. Forsyth County, Cumming, Georgia, is located about 30 to 45 minutes north up Georgia 400. I chose 4 different neighborhoods. They all have different schools and different feels all together. So I'm going to give you some of my experience in some of these neighborhoods, and it will give you a really good taste of what's available in our county as well. So the very first one I want to talk about is the Manor Golf and Country Club. Now this is in the Alpharetta city, so it's an Alpharetta address, but it's Forsyth County, so it's got Forsyth County taxes. This is a gated community and it is a golf country club. For all you golfers, this is a Tom Watson golf course. I don't play golf, so I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but apparently a lot of people like it. Now this is a very influential neighborhood. We have some of our athletes that live there that play for Georgia. We have some actresses that live there as well. It's a really high elite neighborhood. If you want a high status, the Manor is really where you want to be. You can buy a resale in there and you can also still buy new construction. Now our new construction homes are around 7,000 square feet and they're going to range anywhere from 3 million to about 3.5 million. And you can get on up there based off of your upgrades and things like that you're putting into the home. There is lake on this property in this community. Again, it is a swim tennis for all of you tennis ladies. Oh my goodness, you can play 7 days a week, all day long. They have outdoor tennis courts and they have indoor tennis courts as well. They have a clubhouse that you can use and you can actually rent it out if you're having events. And they even have a wine club for any of my wine drinkers. It is a really, really cool vibe in this community. It sits again in the Alpharetta address area. So it sits kind of in a more rural area of Forsyth County that butts up just to Milton and to Canton. And so you get a really good feel of being in a group community, but you are not right in the middle of the hustle and bustle that you might be in some of these other communities. Next one I want to talk about is also another golf country club. This is called Laurel Springs. It is an older community. It started in the mid 1990s all the way up until the early 2000s. So the homes are much larger. It is a golf community again. It's a Jack Nicklaus golf course. So again, for any of my golfers, I know he has built many of golf courses. That is this specific one in Laurel Springs. This is also a gated community. The homes are older, but they are larger and more sprawling than maybe some of the other homes, but the homes are going to be a little bit older. Many of them will have been updated or might need some updating, but you're looking at much larger square footage for about that 2 million to 2.4 million. This community, Laurel Springs, sits in the Lambert School District. Lambert still is known for their academics and for their sports. So if you are a family and you are really into academics, then Lambert might be a school district that you want to look at. But this community, again, phenomenal, has a great clubhouse. It is a golf course, swim and tennis. The third one I want to talk about, which I have talked about before on this video or on our channel, is the Vickery. Now, Vickery is a completely different product altogether that started in the 2000s, about 2003, 2004, and actually they are still, I think, 1 or 2 extra lots they are still building in there. It is a work, live, play community. In the front of the community, you've got restaurants and you've got shopping and you've got the YMCA and a bank and a laundromat. You have all kinds of stuff in the very front of this community. The streets are very narrow, and it's more of a golf cart type of community. So you're gonna see kids running all over the place and playing. There's parks inside the community. It is swim and tennis as well. They actually have a small lake in that community as well. Give you a little bit of history. When my husband and I were pregnant with our second daughter, we looked in Vickery. So this was in 2002 or 2003. And at the time, we could buy a house in Vickery in that mid 300 range, 300 to 350. The floor plans were smaller, and so we chose not to buy in there. We ended up going into Cherokee County. But guys, the homes in this community now range anywhere from high 800s all the way up to 2.5 million. They have all kinds of stuff. Now this community sits in the West Forsyth School District. So West Forsyth, that's where my kids went to school, a phenomenal high school. It is also known for their academics. So these three communities do not, though. They're all completely different and they all completely have a different feel. It's just a matter of what is gonna be your vibe. What do you want privacy, or do you want a zero lot line with low maintenance, but be in a prestigious area for your family and your kids? All right, let's talk about number 4, because number 4 is completely different because it is on Lake Lanier. We've talked about Lake Lanier too on this channel. Lake Lanier is a really large lake. There are multiple areas and directions of the lake. Arden on Lanier waterside. So there's an Arden on Lanier, but then there's a waterside section. It is also a gated community and it is new construction. And that is gonna run you anywhere from about 6,200 square feet, running around 3 million, 3.2, depending on the upgrades, but it's new construction. So you can get in there, you can customize your house. You are on larger lots, anywhere from 1 acre to close to 2 acres over there, and you can just really have a beautiful estate. Now, this community is located in the East Forsyth School District, so it is in the north side of the county in a more quiet rural area than some of these other communities that I just spoke about. You won't be as close to shopping, but you are still close relatively compared to many other areas, and you're still in a really good school district. Now, the East Forsyth High School is our newest high school here in our county. It is a state-of-the-art high school, a beautiful facility, again, focusing on academics and sports. Again, we are known for our schools here in Georgia. We have beautiful facilities. We have wonderful teachers. We have a fabulous superintendent. It's just a really great county to raise your kids in. But if you're looking for an elite experience, you really should look at all 4 of these communities. They are all 4 completely different. They are the wealthiest communities here in Forsyth County. Whether you are wanting to be on the lake and you're a lake person, or you want a golf course experience, or you're wanting a walking community with a zero lot line, we have it covered. If you want more detail on that, we have many other communities to choose from, but these are my 4 wealthiest communities here in Forsyth County.